about Not Vogue do you think is totally true? And then what about Not Vogue disappoints you and do you think is kind of too extreme?
Okay, well, the thing about Not Vogue that I think is true is that there is no voice of the young and the youth, that we live in a corporate-dominated culture of fashion that has created an averageness. The industry is very not collaborative, not inspired by a rawness, an authenticity, a bottom. It's kind of this fake, make-believe, pretend regurgitation of things that have happened before. There's nothing new. I see a lack of rebellion. I see a lack of fighting the norms and the status quo. For me, it's a much more of a visceral kind of thing. I'm excited to see where the revolution will manifest and how it will manifest. Because right now I miss that discovery. I miss falling on things that you didn't expect to fall upon. There's none of that. Everything is very expected and nothing's all that different from the next.
I believe that this month is questioning what is going on in the fashion industry. Talk about who you're highlighting this month on Style Like You and why you think that they are valuable.
Michelle is a walking example of curating and buying things that are extraordinarily beautiful and are worth it. They're worth the money. They take you to another universe in terms of how you feel, in terms of your imagination, in terms of how you express yourself, which for me is what fashion is. Shirley, as a stylist, is someone that earns her stripes. She's not a social climber. She's an extremely original, thoughtful stylist. She's coming at it from a place of knowledge and of passion and of costume design and of history, of film. Bonnie's a designer now. Her clothing is incredible, it's beautiful, and it's very much her, her imagination of all of these years of going to all ends of the world and the globe. All of that is ended up in her clothing, but at the same time sort of wearable, easy. It's kind of a merging of her with all of that. Ali collects a beaded belt at the Salvation Army for $10 that is a museum piece. His level of obsession for the original is so unbelievably admirable, and he is so incredibly dedicated to the beauty of defining what is authentic, and I'm in awe of it. I hope that the youth culture is more discerning of the images that they're consuming, that they just don't take at face value what I consider to be propaganda. My hope is that people like us and other platforms can help give exposure and bring in enough new art and new designers.